it's funny. So about 10 years back, whenever you talk to data scientists, like it was funny like how many of these guys used to say, "I'm just an insurance policy for my CEO." Right? My role is just so he messes up, I'll get the boot. Everyone is happy. So I just have to stay long enough that he doesn't mess up long enough, so I can have a career in this organization. So it was hilarious. Now we don't hear it. I think that's a good sign that at least the organizations are getting. I think right now you can say chief security officer are those roles, but it's getting mature when it comes to understanding of what data is. So by the way, so thank you so much, Randy, on walking us on the book. Now let's get on the next segment. We call it rapid fire. So basically, we want this is so how it works is I'll usher something. Tell me what comes first thing that comes to your mind. Should
Sounds
it play?
good.
Awesome. So machine learning.
Yeah, well, machine learning is basically a way. Do I have to give a short answer?
Yes.
Well, machine learning is what most organizations are doing when they use the term AI.
Fair point. Technology.
Technology changes everything, but it always has to deliver business value.
Leadership.
Leadership is what differentiates those companies that succeed over the long term from their competitors.
Future of work.
I have no idea. Well, I will say one thing. One of the things that's become pretty evident is they had a great piece in the Wall Street Journal yesterday which talked about people that live in, say, big cities where standard of living's high, New York, Boston, San Francisco, and now the people are working remotely, from like ski resorts or islands, and they're saying, well, we don't have to pay you those big salaries anymore. So the reality is remote work is going to change everything. People can probably be far more productive, but it's also people are going to start to think about the economics of it too and say, well, if you're working remotely and when you don't have meetings, you're out surfing or things of that kind, we're going to pay you the same way or not.
Fair point. Culture.
Culture is the heart of everything. It's the heart of my book. It's the core chapter in the center, and really culture. Each organization has its unique culture. There's no one size that fits all, and for any organization to be data driven or to transform in any way, they really have to have an inherent understanding of their culture and how they can leverage that.
Digital transformation.
Well, digital transformation really goes hand in hand with data. There's data that exists outside of digital transformation, but the two initiatives are so intertwined in every regard. So in many respects, data is the fuel that enables so much of digital transformation.
Disruption.
Yes, disruption is what takes you from the safe way of today to the scary way of tomorrow. Disruption, that's how cultures, societies, businesses move forward. It's through periodic disruption.
Future of organizations.
Future of organizations, I don't have an opinion except for beyond the increase in remote work.
Data-driven leader.
Yeah, I look at organizations like Capital One and compare those with the other major banks who have existed for generations and generations, if not centuries. Capital One is approximately less than a generation old. They started as data and analytics leaders that brought the data and analytics mindset and way of thinking to financial services, and they've become certainly one of the most dominant U.S. banks in the credit card market, and have really set an example for how a traditional industry like banking can be completely disrupted and innovated by new competitors.
Awesome. So with that, thank you so much for playing with the rapid fire. Now we're at the tail end of the conversation, and I want to spend few minutes on your journey. So basically, we ask all of our guests to share some of the things that has helped them become successful, or that has really contributed to their success. What are some of those qualities that has really helped shape you what you are today?
One I'd say is finding great mentors who will give it to you straight and you can learn from. It's not always what you want to hear, but it does you good to listen and learn from that experience. Number two is surround yourself by with people that are much brighter than you are. I always tell people that I'm like the least intelligent person in my firm. You know, a number of my colleagues are past and present are MIT and Yale PhDs, and they're almost all C executives with deep backgrounds, both educational and business wise. So surround yourself with people that are smarter than you are.